the number one mistake that I see a lot of people make is they keep this foot straight. So let me grab the camera here so you can see. They keep this foot straight as they kick, doing this. This completely shuts off where your power comes off. First off, is your hips. Secondly, you're not going to be able to complete the kick because the kick starts from the floor, just like a punch. It starts from the floor. So a punch, everybody looks at your arms, right? But a punch doesn't start from here or even from the shoulder. A punch starts from the floor. So that's why you're on your toes and you twist the hip. That's where your power comes from. That's where your power comes from. Hey, 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 hey. Right? So a kick is much the same way. It starts from the floor. So the first thing I want to do, say I'm throwing a right roundhouse kick. So the first thing I want to do is, like I said, if my foot is straight, this is what's going to happen. See how awkward that is? I'm bending my hip over my other hip, and there's no torque. How can I torque my wrist? So this is where the power comes in my waist. So what I'm going to do first off is I'm going to open my leg like a key. See that? Door unlocked. The door is now unlocked. I can now sway and turn through my kick. Now, especially when it comes to Muay Thai techniques, Muay Thai is all about follow through. Muay Thai is not about arriving to the target, it's breaking through the target. So if I'm going to kick this bag, I don't want to envision myself touching the bag here. I want to envision that I'm going to go all the way through to the other side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to whip my whole body as if I'm going through there, as if nothing's going to stop it. So my whole body will turn, just like if I was going to do a full circle, right? All the way through. So the same way. So first is your foot. This is the first key to the whole kick. You have to open up the door. Door is unlocked. Now I can follow through and swing through with my hips. Next, I'm going to pick my leg up. And when I pick my leg up, I'm not going to just swing my leg like this. That's not a kick. Okay, or that's not a good kick. Again, the power from a kick does not come from your legs necessarily. It comes through the torque in your hips and the follow through. It's all one clean flow of energy. Starting from the floor here, even with the arms, especially in Muay Thai, your top hand comes down. This is just, again, the flow of energy going through, hey, right there, right? It's just the flow of energy transferring through, right, hey. So what we're gonna do, once that door opens, now we're gonna pick up, what I like to do, this is my technique, I'm gonna pick up, I'm gonna swing through, and when I get to about here, this is where I'm gonna torque and really put that power snap into it and come down. So a good way when you're practicing and you're not on a bag, what I like to do is I like to come down with the kick, because that's reminding me that I'm going to twist and put that torque in at the end. As opposed to when I'm on a bag, boom, I'm making contact there, so that won't happen. But in any case, like I said, this is the number one mistake I see a lot of guys make. First off, they keep the foot straight, so they don't have the hip movement, they don't have the mobility to swing through. Secondly, they just whip the leg out. Again, it's not about whipping your leg out, it's one continuous motion, just like the punch. Starts from the floor, transfers to the hips, goes to the arm. See that? Again, even when I retract, it's coming back from here, coming back there. See that? Back, out. Now again, first unlock the door. Boom, door is unlocked, okay? Door is unlocked. Now I'm gonna start the transfer of energy from this floor, coming through. This is my pivot point. This is what I'm coming off the floor with. When I come up, now once I get to the point I'm about to go to contact, I'm gonna turn my hips that way. See that? Turn like that. So hit, right. I'm gonna whip through that. Right. It's a simple little kick, but just those two things will improve your kicks a whole lot for you beginners who are having trouble being able to throw a kick right. And that also is what makes your kick have a snap on it. So a lot of people will kick, and even if they have they unlock the door, they open their mobility of their hips, they don't have a snap on their kick, and they feel like their kicks are weak. That all comes from the torque in your hips. That's what's going to give you a snap, just like with the punch. Snapping from your shoulder, from your out, but also it's the little turn of the hip that's going to give you a good snap on your shots. Anyways, just a quick little tip for you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.